you are a writer, journalist. Did the curiosity of wanting to travel and did the writing aspect come from all of that, or how did it all begin then?
That's a great question. I do think that the writing and the love of language really came from being bilingual and not speaking the native language as a child of where I grew up until I went to school, and really having this feeling like I need to assimilate, basically, for lack of a better word. So I think it's all mixed in there, having my parents being from somewhere far away and not speaking the language. And I think I just, I'm not very good at math. So I think I have very much a writing English type of brain, and my brain has always just worked that way. I think I'm just wired that way.
What makes you stand out then?
Honestly, I've always attributed what I've gotten done to two main things. And, it helps to be a good writer and it helps to be a good editor. But honestly, I love meeting new people, and networking is a really big part of being in the media world, for better or worse. And I actually, a lot of people see that as a chore, but I actually love it. I love meeting new people. I love keeping in touch with people. I actually had 100 pen pals when I was a kid, and I just love staying in contact with people. I love meeting new people. And so I go when I can, I go to a lot of industry events, or I just like maintaining a big network, and that's always served me really well in terms of when I want to write somewhere new. I'm like, I meet an editor and I'm like, hey, do you need a piece on such and such? Or they will reach out to me and say, hey, are you interested in doing a piece? Just because we already have that relationship. So I guess the better way to say that is maintaining relationships and meeting people and networking. And then the other thing that I attribute, I guess you could call it my success to, is being reliable. There are so many freelancers out there that, I was an editor for 8 years at a magazine called Sierra. And so it was and also at the LA Times, I was an editor. I've worked with a lot of freelance writers, and many of them are really lovely, but there's sort of a widespread lack of professionalism, and you can't always depend on people to submit things on deadline or submit things as assigned, or sometimes I'll get something back and I'll be like, this is not what I assigned. And so it's just kind of amazing to me, like, what comes back when, and how much some freelancers rely on their editors to make them look good.